Now, if you turn on your radio at the moment, not at this particular moment, please, it's quite likely you'll hear the young lady we're just about to meet. At just 20 years of age, Lisbee Stainton's record, Red, is being played on a national radio station to an audience of millions.
What makes it even more astounding is that the Hampshire-born musician is still unsigned, but we have a feeling she won't be unknown for much longer. Our reporter Catherine Hull went to meet her in Sussex, where she's recording her album.
Lisbee Stainton's music washes over you with ease, and just like her melodies, you can't help but immediately warm to her. The 20-year-old is quiet and unassuming, but it's her music and songwriting talent that's having a big impact. Her single Red is currently being played across the airwaves, but incredibly, she's still unsigned.
I left from the door where the roses grow tall.
Growing up in Hamble and Basingstoke, Lisbee was surrounded by music, and performing became natural for her, whether it was in her parents' dining room or in school productions.
My dad and my piano teacher used to stick us in village hall shows, and we'd end up singing when I was about 5 or 6. So, yeah, and I always wanted to play the guitar since I was about 5. So, and then when I was 9, my hands suddenly got big enough and I could play the guitar. I think I was about 4. My sister and I sang in Hamble Village Square, at their Christmas thing, and we sang When a Child is Born. And you said, a rose it stays red. And we actually ended up singing the same verse twice, because I made the excuse that I followed my sister for the words, and she could follow me for the tune.
For her parents, watching their daughter grow, they soon realised how talented she was.
She would write songs in the dining room, and so you'd hear some amazing new chord sequence and lyrics and a beautiful melody. And you could actually hear it developing. I could never believe what I was hearing. I mean, I write songs and have done since a young age like her, but nothing like as good as what she can do.
Lisbee, who's studying music at Goldsmiths University, has been writing songs since she was a little girl. She began playing gigs in London, but her music career really took off after radio presenter Tom Robinson heard her song Red on YouTube. He started to play it on his show, and the rest, as they say, is history. Lisbee is in very good company. The only other artists to have their record played on Radio 2 and not to be signed are Eva Cassidy and Katie Melua. Gives you just an idea how talented she is. And what's that like for you to know that there are people all over the country and the world now listening to one of your songs?
A bit insane. I haven't really thought of it like that. It's a bit weird, you know, I'm unsigned. I don't have a record company behind me, so it's strange that it's playing on a national radio station.
At the age of just 20, she's already recorded some of her album at the legendary Abbey Road Studios and performed in front of 30,000 people at the O2 Arena in London.
It was beyond anything I've ever experienced. The stalls went back into the dark and I could hardly see the front row. And all I could see were little lights waving in the back as I was playing, which was quite nice.
So what does the future hold for Lisbee? Well, she's currently finishing her album and hopefully a recording contract and fame will follow. But for Lisbee, her true love will always be music.
Getting music out there, having people hear it and like it, I think is such a satisfying experience. You know, playing your music, something you've made, to an audience and having them enjoy it is a great feeling.
Catherine Hull for Meridian Tonight.